All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. That one us to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, taught us this truth. Salutations to the hopefully elect that's around the four corners of the earth, and also the brothers and teachers word and sincerity. I'm the brother Iowa Lumia from the GMS Chicago branch here in Chicago. Come back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, I hope it be edifying. Today's lesson is going to be about how it's evident that we are the children of Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So this is the book of Psalm 147 and 19. It says, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave all people the law, statutes, and commandments coming out the land of Egypt. He didn't give these other nations, the law, statutes, and commandments. It's only one nation that, was delivered, out of the land of Egypt, and that was you Israelites. And it says he have not dealt so with any nation, right? And us, it's evident that we're the children of Israel, because what? The curses fit us also. Because at the end of the day, what? We were given, the law, statutes, and commandments, and for us, not bad and bad, we were put in captivity. Just to basically another huge sign that we are the children of Israel. This is the book of Romans 9 and 4. It says, Who are Israelites to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. It says, Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, Yahweh blessed forever. Amen. Right. We were promised, we were given the promises, through the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We were, by the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we were given those promises. And ultimately what? That, be in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven was not promised to these other nations. It's to basically show you that, it's evident that we are the children of Israel. Because what? Like I said before, the curses fit us. We was given the law, statutes, and commandments. Because what? These other nations ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments. These, in a big one, these heathens can't call on the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Only you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can. And also you have the confusion of faces that's also scattered abroad also. So it's evident that, we are the children of Israel. This is the book of Deuteronomy 4 and 8. It says, And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments, so righteous as all this law, which I said before you this day? Right. And we are that nation. We are that nation, that was given the law, statutes, and commandments. No other nation was given the judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Only we was given the law, statutes, and commandments coming out of the land of Egypt. Not these other nations. Because what? Jake had this habit of, trying to include, these other nations, starting with the so-called white man, in everything. The Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, at this point in time. No other nation. Bear with me for a second, brothers. This is the book of Deuteronomy 14 and 2. It says, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord has chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. All right, just to basically say also, going into that word holy, it means separate. We are separate unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. How are we separate? Because what? We have the law, statutes, and commandments, that these other nations don't have. It just basically goes to tell you something. The Lord is only dealing with one nation. It's evident that we are the children of the living power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, above all nations that are upon the earth. Right? That's plainly put. We are above all these nations that are upon this earth. I'm not going to make this a long lesson, brothers. I'm going to go straight to the point. This is the book of Deuteronomy 4 and 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord of my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Another point. We were given the law, statutes, and commandments coming out the land of Egypt. That's how, we are separate, from the rest of these nations. That's how we are holy, unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's basically, that basically tells you that's a big point who the Lord is dealing with. More so the Lord is dealing with the elect on his side, but as a whole, the Lord is only dealing with one nation. Period. Blank. And how we know that? Because the Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. This is the book of Amos 3 and 2. It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities. Or another big point to know, it's evident that we are the children of Israel. Jake is going through it because what? Jake is under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 15th verse, all the way down to the 68th verse. Because what? They refuse to hearken unto the law, statutes, and commandments that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has given us. That's, plainly put, of who the Lord is dealing with. That's only one nation, the nation of Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why we're being punished to a higher degree. You don't see the Moabites, which is the Chinese, getting punished. You don't see all these heathen nations getting punished. Because what? The Lord is not dealing with them at the end of the day. So I'm gonna just basically end it off right there. So with that being said, I hope it was edifying. I want to end it off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, double honor to the elders and our apostles, the great millstone taught us the truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the earth. Lord willing, I hope it was edifying, and Lord willing, I'll come back with another lesson soon. And until next time, a ball.